Hi, I'm Dan Troop, the Job Search Mechanic, here with episode 5 of my Job Search video series. Today, I want to talk to you about how the elevator pitch is an essential element of a successful job search. I'm going to cover the most common pitch that I initially hear from my clients when I first start working with them, and why it does not work for your job search. Then, I'm going to share what makes for a winning elevator pitch and all the areas where that pitch can help you in the remainder of your job search. As always, before we get started, you can find all the details, the instructions, and the tools on this specific step in the AdvantEdge Job Search process in my guidebook. Links to purchase the book are down below. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more job search videos every week. Let's get going. In a first meeting with a job search coaching client, I always begin with the exact same question. I ask them, tell me about yourself. And I'd say that on average, 9 times out of 10, I get an answer with a very similar structure and format. It's a verbal description of the client's resume and their career, and it typically drags on for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now, did you know that a listener's attention begins to drop off after just 10 seconds? And then after 60 seconds, you've lost fully 50% of that individual's attention and focus. So, a 5-minute description of your resume and your career, a document that I've already got sitting in front of me on my desk, that doesn't hold my attention. It doesn't hook me and pull me into the conversation. Now, this all too common answer tells me a lot about where this specific client is in their job search process, and also a lot about the probability of them being able to close their job search in the shortest amount of time possible. This client has not defined his or her brand, and they don't have a handle on their value proposition. He or she cannot efficiently and effectively tell me who they are and why I should care. The client's missing an elevator pitch. Now, in a job search, the elevator pitch is the essence of who you are and the unique value that you can bring to an organization and to the job. The elevator pitch should be the first step that you take in building out your brand and starting your job search process. You see, the elevator pitch is what I call the genetic code of the job search. And we all know that without DNA, there's no life. And I maintain that without an elevator pitch, it's challenging to execute the job search process and land an offer. With an effective elevator pitch in your back pocket, you can then use that pitch as an element of different steps throughout the job search process. Now, let me give you some examples. The elevator pitch is a central component of a well-crafted professional summary that sits in the top third of your resume on the first page. Your elevator pitch is also the foundation of those 1 or 2 paragraphs that make up the central body of any cover letter that you draft. Now, the elevator pitch is also the building block for the branding headline and the about section at the top of your LinkedIn profile. And then when it comes to networking, let's say in a 20-minute networking meeting, you should only be talking about yourself for exactly 1 minute. The rest, you should be asking questions. Well, that 1 minute is your elevator pitch. And then, of course, in interviewing, you're going to get asked that standard "tell me about yourself" question. And that answer that you give to the "tell me about yourself" question is your elevator pitch. Let me use a sports analogy. If you've got a well-crafted elevator pitch and you get asked the "tell me about yourself" question, it's like getting a fastball straight over the plate. You're going to hit that ball out of the park for a home run. Now, no elevator pitch is the same. Your elevator pitch is going to be different than mine. It's going to be different than any of the other job seekers you're out competing with in the job market today. And you're going to have, and you should need, multiple versions of your elevator pitch, slightly tweaked, depending on the specific situation and the target that you're presenting to. As you build your elevator pitch, you need to dig deep for your personal stories that best demonstrate your unique value and your passion, that tell the life that you've lived and the experiences that you've had and how they relate to the contact that you're speaking to. We all have these stories in our lives. You just need to be confident enough to bring those stories into your elevator pitch and out into the light of day. Now, building an elevator pitch is, as I said, an essential initial element in executing your job search. I describe it and the concepts I've shared in this video in detail in Chapter 6 of my job search guidebook, Selling You the AdvantEdge Job Search Process. It's available for sale on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and directly from my website. And I always say, if you're looking for a resource, kind of a companion to walk you step by step through the job search process with the tools and the instructions that you need along the way, then I think this guidebook is a good resource for you. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then if you're not already, follow me on LinkedIn, and I'll be publishing an episode pretty much every week. So look for episode 6, drop next week. Thanks for watching.